Okay guys, here we are. I don't know why it was not working. Had a little problem with starting spectating the game. Okay. We are here. This is game number 1 between CrazyIvan or CrazyIvan, I don't know exactly, and Bone or BoneKnight. Both starting with Shang on Highland, which is the first map. Let me know if you are hearing me well, by the way. This is going live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube at the same time. Wait, let me check that it's actually going on Facebook. Yeah, perfect. Okay, we have Bone with red here and CrazyIvan with blue. He already picked the 3 elephant. Let me see, did he send someone in the beginning? Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty soon. Yeah, it will send someone pretty soon for the middle. So he's already taking 3 elephants, which is already very good as a start. So in high ground it's always better to try and take the elephants as soon as you can. Don't wait too much, otherwise your opponent might steal them. Let's see if we can reach the same point. Okay, we are at the same point. Oof, so your bone lost a villager here. That can happen. He was also trying to lure the deers, so yeah, maybe he was doing too many things at the same time. But CrazyIvan, well, actually they both have 20 seconds of idle TC, so they are kinda even though, as we said, Tuyo lost a villager against an elephant, so we should just go take the second one with 1 villager. Why is he sending 2? Maybe he wants to send someone forward, let's see. CrazyIvan with 20 villagers going up, same for Bone, but he was 1 villager behind, so he is a little bit late. Why is he sending 2 villagers? Maybe one to build barracks in the middle. Even instead, he's just exploring. Let's see. Suyo is exploring with an artifact. He's building barracks with 2 villagers, actually. And he even hasn't explored much. Well, he could close this pretty easily. Also, this one, well, there is a gap here. He has to find that out. Another elephant on the right. He has a safe gold on the back, kinda safe. Then another gold is here, very far. This one also kinda far. Tsuyo has another gold also on the back. And the other ones are, well, this is very far. And his map, Bone's map, is a bit more open, I'd say, because yeah, there is this one, but then it's very open here. He's already going for Clubman, Ivan also defending with Clubman, but he's not upgrading them. Yeah, he's upgrading them after this next Clubman. He's trying to close now with an archery range. Oh, he closed here. Yeah, of course, you can't know that it's open there, very easy to close. Also this one. Okay. Bone with 2 villagers forward still. They are still there trying to do something. Don't know what exactly. Maybe building a archery range here. Oh, here another barracks actually. Did he see archers? Nope. Ivan trying to close. He should send, yeah, he's sending 2 villagers. He should close sooner, otherwise just try to close as soon as possible. He's probably going to lose a villager here. And Tsuyo not entering. Yeah, it is entering now, but Ivan has a bowman defending. I think Tsuyo Bone let Ivan close without attacking him too much. So, well, I mean, even Tsuyo is closing now. He's kind of safe for now because he has Ivan would have to go all the way around to reach Red's base. Ivan has some other villagers, but he is 30 villagers, so 8 villagers ahead. So that's good actually. He's going for a kind of Bronze Age. Oh, there is a hole. Well, okay, not really a hole, but this could go down pretty fast. Let's see if we can see the hit points. Yep. Did Red not notice? Well, he's also attacking here. Even going pretty well for the moment. He has archers to defend. He's also attacking with 4 axemen and getting inside, it seems, because Red did not notice that, I think. Now Red coming with some slingers against a house, I think. A storage pit here. Okay, I understand why, but making a barracks. Okay, probably going to make axemen. He should close this here at least, and this one with a gate. Maybe CrazyIvan is not paying attention to that. Suyabon, nice quick walls here to protect his foragers. He has, I mean, Ivan has, oh no, he's losing the bowman. Oh no, this could cost him the game. Oh god, that was very bad. And also slingers are very strong now against, or they should be. Oh yeah, they have Reaper's armor. Tsuyo is, well, kinda safe, and he reduced the gap of villagers. Now Ivan should focus on his base instead, because, I mean, he could just attack here this wood line and just focus on his base, because he has a lot of things to deal with there. With another couple axemen, he should be able to take care of this, but Red is sending more units inside. He could just use his villagers to take the slingers out at this point. Okay, Red is falling back now. Even attacking a house of Red to enter the wood line. There are a lot of villagers repairing, but it seems like it's not even enough. Well, there is an archer and a second one coming out. One going here. What is he doing? This house. Okay, no, it's not going down for now. Seems like Ivan managed to defend his base. I think he should close here with a gate. He has a, well, 25 stone. I think it's 30 of stone for a gate maybe. So just make walls at this point here. And just send the villagers to stone. Why is he sending so many villagers forward? What? Going for a granary, alright. Well, I don't think he needs a granary now. He has 11 farms anyway. So maybe he still has a wood at this point. So, and also Tsuyobon is having a lot of wood in his bank, so, and having a few troubles here in his base. He also built another granary, which is kind of safe, I have to say. I feel like Red has more space to build, but he hasn't built any. He has a villager inside his town center, and he hasn't built any farm. So I think Blue here will be will reach the Bronze Age much faster. He's going for another barracks, red, but he's going to lose these villagers here. Second one going down, and the third one will not survive for long. So you managed to reduce the gap and was kinda, I mean, going even against his opponent, but I think he lost a few fights here. And he did not build farms, which is what he's starting now, which is also a mistake that I do often. I forget to build farms soon enough. And Ivan seems to have the upgrade for Axeman now. I didn't see if he researched that before. We have 44 villagers for Ivan now, so he has a very huge advantage on economy. He should make maybe a few slingers now, because slingers are very effective in this patch anyway. So maybe make a few slingers, since he has 2 barracks. Just 3 or 4 of them could deal with this amount of bowmen easily. Well, he has a few bowmen though. Okay, 4 against 4, and he has the axeman following the slinger. Slinger which doesn't have upgrades. He already made a few slingers, but they didn't receive any upgrade. Same for Ivan, but it's the first slingers he's making, and indeed he is making slingers now. That's a lot of houses. They both have a lot of wood, but actually Ivan here is almost up to the Bronze Age, and he has a lot of wood in the bank, so he could easily go for the wheel and chariot archers. So we might see chariot archers very soon if he builds a couple more archery ranges. I don't think he needs more wood at this point. He's making too many farms, in my opinion. I don't think these were necessary. Just build a couple archery ranges. He's going for a stable without gold. Well, he can send these ones. Yeah, he's sending these ones to gold. But I think he should just go for chariot archers at this point. Red's base kinda safe at the moment, but he has a lot of houses here, which will be very easy to break. He didn't close on the right, so he can still receive damage here, and in the front, of course. Another barracks from Red, but I don't know if this will go up, because there are a few slingers here. Oh no, even not really microing. Well, okay, if he focuses on making, I don't know why he's not going for more. Oh yeah, okay, he's building a second archery range now. He will probably overflow with food very soon, I think, unless he can produce from 3 or 4 archery ranges, or make more town centers. He's sending cavalry forward. Bone still a bit far from going up, so he will be very slow to the Bronze Age. I don't think he will survive for long, because Ivan now has the wheel up, so his villagers will be much faster. He should rebuild a storage pit here, or just build a government center. Going for the cavalry, which have no upgrades except for 1 attack upgrade, and he's also making chariot archers. I think he shouldn't have gone for cavalry, still, since his opponent is still on the Tool Age. And so you should just, yeah, he's closing here. He should just play on the defense for now and try to recover. But yeah, there is still a gap in villagers, I mean, so 13 villagers more for Ivan, so it's very difficult for Suyo to come back from this. He's going up to the Bronze Age now, but 4 cavalry units coming to his base. He could just attack here, maybe build a forward siege workshop. You can just delete this, eliminate these 4 houses to make some damage to Red. And then I think he should send, since he is making cavalry, maybe send a couple cavalry to take care of this barracks in the middle. So you will not receive surprise attacks. But I think he's safe anyway in his base. He's very open in the front. He should close a bit more. He has the stone anyway, so at this point just maybe close here. At least on the side here. And we have red building some surprise stables on the back of blue's base. Now even trying to take down the granary and the gate, and Suyobon repairing or actually building stone walls behind. Villagers getting sacrificed for defending. Well, yeah, it's true that slingers destroy chariot archers, but what I'm just saying that since he wasn't really on gold. I mean, he just sent some on gold, but didn't have many, so he could have just gone to build some more archery ranges and load his opponent with more chariots, I think, because I don't think that Suyo had the economy to make enough slingers anyway. Now Suyobon at the Bronze Age, he will make a little surprise on Ivan at some point, but anyway, Ivan now taking control of Rat's base, so I don't think Suyo can really recover from this, even if he makes a surprise attack. There is a huge difference in villagers, 62 for Ivan against 29 from Suyobon. Well, yeah, maybe if he went 3 TCs and then Cav, yeah, if he sent a few more on gold before, probably would have made more of them. But yeah, okay, it's going well for him, so I'm just saying that maybe could have done something different, but it's going well, so anyway. Now Red taking down Blue's Market, entering his base very soon with his cavalry. He's going to make some damage here, and even probably going to swear a little bit for this, because he didn't notice at all. Cavalry will make some damage, but well, I think actually the biggest damage is in Red's base here. Suyobon with 26 villagers now, and even defending with chariot archers. He should make, well, he has 3 stables now, so he could just make more cavalry to defend. Actually, yeah, he's making camels, which is even better for dealing with cavalry. And yeah, well, Ivan doesn't know that Suyo still has some economy on the back. He might find out soon. Now he's sending his cavalry back, I guess, to deal with Suyobon's rush, which is actually making more damage than I expected. But as I said, I don't think Red has the economy to support this rush. Yeah, could be that his villagers went to wood because there are the houses here also, so maybe that's why. He didn't expect that. Maybe he planned to go for cavalry, but then realized he didn't have villagers on gold, even if he wanted to have them. He now has 2000. Actually, he's going up to the Iron Age. I didn't even notice that. He has 28 villagers on wood here, and with well, a total of 2000 wood. I don't know if the Iron Age will be very good for him, but because he doesn't have gold, he has to transfer some villagers from wood to the gold here, or maybe take control of this gold. I mean, Red doesn't really have a great economy, so why is he not even taking care of this catapult? Maybe he forgot about that cavalry. He's making more town centers now. Maybe taking control of the map. Now the catapult just killing some villagers. Is it making more damage? Not. I don't know. Is it making more splash damage? Not really. Not that much, at least. Oh my god, boning a cavalry to the villagers. Better not. Red here trying to rebuild a little bit, but yeah, he's too far behind now. Now Red still trying to make some damage against his opponent, but yeah, that won't last for long. I think, well, even at this point, well, of course he has won unless he makes big mistakes, but I don't think he can lose this. Actually, he went down to 46 villagers though, so Tsuyobon managed to kill a lot of villagers in the process. He was like at more than 60 villagers, now down to 47 in this moment. And Tsuyobon recovering a little bit, but now the upgrades are coming for the cavalry. He made the upgrade for Stonewall, which was not really needed, I think, unless he wants to wall all the map. Red still on 1 town center, while Ivan is at 5 now, trying to kill some villagers. The raids Red is doing are kind of effective, so that's surely one thing you want to do when you are at disadvantage. Try to raid your opponent's economy, especially because blue is very open, but he has 5 town centers, so he can recover very soon. Now Ivan doesn't have much food. He's making more farms indeed on the left. Red now building more walls. Maybe he could research the upgrade for walls at this point, but more than Ivan, I mean. Even Ivan might keep paying them in a different way. Oh yeah, Red has 10 villagers now on queue, 11. Even deleting the buildings, military buildings that Red built on his back, on the back of Blue's base. And Ivan will probably go up very soon with his economy. Yeah, GG. Red call GG, yeah, he could recover from this. He needed to build more town centers for that in the long run. Okay, was a nice play for both of them, I think. Was a nice game. At the beginning there were a few fights that I thought Red had the upper hand with. But yeah, I think maybe he didn't micro his units properly, or didn't manage to make enough damage, because his base was closed better than Blue's base, in my opinion. And yeah, the fact that he didn't make Red didn't make farms soon enough, so he took a long time to the Bronze Age, which is also a mistake that I make often. Mostly because I forgot, so maybe Red also forgot of making more. Forgot of making more farms. Okay, but it was a nice one. Maybe a few hits that I can give. Well, even here could have paid more attention to his goal if he planned to go for cavalry. Maybe close the gaps here sooner, because he walled all around without checking here. But I mean, I understand that it's difficult to check everything, but maybe he could have tried to wall in a different way. And Red, I think, well, except for the farms, which he made after a while, I could say that maybe he focused too much with his units to like go around in Blue's base, like not really making a lot of damage in the beginning. He managed to get inside at some point. Maybe if he either maybe he was not really sure if going to for a full rush or halfway to build economy and for a full rush, because it looks like he didn't like he went for a rush for a forward double barracks, but then he was like he didn't really make use of his rush. Maybe he didn't counter Blue's units well enough. But yeah, okay, it was a nice game anyway. This was the first one. So let's see if they started the second one now. The lobby is up, so just waiting for Bone. Okay, Bone in the... Oh, they're playing on ranked, by the way. They should play on unranked, I think. Let's see, they started? No, not yet. Oh, they made another... Or maybe they made... Yeah, they now Bone opened a new room with unranked, I guess. It's Korea Central though, the server. They might want to change. I don't know if Ivan will play well in that server with maybe more ping, but I don't know, maybe it's fine for them. Let me check. They agreed on West US 3, I guess. Yeah, West US 3 would be better probably. Yeah, I think the Korea Central is more than 200 ping for Ivan. So it would be better to play on another server. No, wait, they started... What the hell? Why do I see one lobby through your bone and then one ongoing? What the hell? Oh, it's West Europe now. Okay, I don't know what happened here. They made too many lobbies, I think. Let's see. And this is still on ranked. Okay. Let's see, is it joining or not? Unable to find a match. Nice. Why does it give me this problem? I think there is a bug on this date preview. It keeps disconnected. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. Let's see if it makes me join or not. Okay, finally. Phoenician for CrazyIvan and Suyobon has it is on inland. Alright. Okay guys, second game. Ivan versus Suyobon. Map is inland. Wait, is it not loading on? Up to rage, let's see. Alright. So as we were saying, Ivan has Phoenicians, Suyobon Hittites. I don't think Hittites are very good on this map, but they still have good archers, so maybe even with Phoenician will do a bit better. Because Hittites don't have slingers, by the way, so if Ivan goes for archers, and well, he could go for maybe for scouts even at this point. Let's see, Bone here has a pond on the left with not a lot of fish, but still he can make a dock here or even a storage pit on the left here. Ivan has a pond here on the left and then a huge part of river on the right, which also happened to me when I played and, well, was destroyed by Tato. I had a huge river on my back. I thought it was even for both players, but actually it can happen that one player has a huge river and the other one does not. Alright, Bone actually with 28 idle TC time, 28 seconds, and even with only 2 seconds, so he's already one villager ahead, basically. 1.5. Even going for a dock on the pond on the left. Also Bone going for a storage pit. So yeah, Ivan probably going for a better build here because it's similar to what Tato did against me. Maybe, I don't know if also in inland, but on Mediterranean for sure. Like, he built a storage pit pretty soon and sent 5-6 to wood, and then managed to make a dock very soon with a lot of wood to make ships and military buildings after. Now even with 17 seconds of idle TC time, so you're born with 32 though, so still one villager behind. And even already making fishing ships. I think if you make 4 to 6 fishing ships in the Stone Age, you are good enough to go to the Bronze Age after. I mean, it's a good help to go up. Even trying to lure the gazelles, I think they are too far though. He could search for elephants maybe, but he has only one here on the right and one in the front. Suyo went for one elephant so far it seems, and a few gazelles. Now the gazelles for Ivan are very far from the town center, so I don't know if he wants to take them really. Suyo Bone built a barracks on the opposite side of his map, but maybe he expects his opponent to be around somewhere here. They're both going up with a good number of villagers, 23 for Bone and 24 for Ivan. Both going up at the moment. I think if Suyo Bone made this barrack okay, but maybe if he went up with 20 villagers it would have been better. Unless he wants to go for fish booms also, which of course is a good idea. He's making a dock now. I used to make a dock up to the Tool Age also, but I think at this point with Return of Rome it's better to make it much sooner. Suyo found a villager from Ivan here. And even responding with boning his opponent's clubman. Red making another barracks on the back of Blue's base. I think Blue should just go for an archery range at this point, or maybe double archery range, but he doesn't really have the wood. He has no villagers on wood basically. That's the problem of making fishing ships. He's making well, he can make slingers actually, so because his opponent has hit dice anyway. Oh, Clubman could make a lot of damage here, especially because they are becoming going to be Axemen very soon. He could have boned maybe. Even he could have used his villagers to bone the Clubman while he could. Now it would be a bit difficult because Ivan has to go for slingers. That's the only defense he can make, and taking more damage. He has a better economy, but a lot of villagers taking damage now. Now Bone doesn't have a lot of food, but he's making more fishing ships now. Even making a archer range now, but he doesn't have the wood to make archers. Unless he can maybe close this with the walls. He has a lot of stone at the moment, so he could make towers even. Is he making slingers? No, he's making axemen. I think either he closes this, he like defends this this wood here. Exactly, that's what he's doing now. The villagers don't really have the space for taking resources, so he has a lot of idle villagers. Oh, he took the archer out, but wasn't really ready to make damage. Has a lot of idle villagers. I think this is it for Ivan, unless he can make. No, I don't think he can make much. He has only fishing ships, and he has a lot of villagers doing nothing. He lost the economy advantage. And now Bone also built a archer range here in the back. Oh, don't tell me it's open. Oh, there is a bowman anyway attacking Blue's villagers. They are kinda trapped now, losing one villager, 2 very soon. 22 villagers for Ivan, 31 for Three Bone. Bone making more fishing ships. And yeah, Ivan, of course, having troubles with the pressure, and he calls it GG. I think in this case, I mean, of course, he didn't expect maybe the buildings to be on his back, so maybe since he made 2 barracks, he could have just gone for slingers at this point. He had food and stone, or also build towers. Maybe a tower on the granary and the dock here, so like here between the house and the dock could be to defend both ships and granary. Maybe a tower between the granary here and the storage pit, or yeah, well, could be a decent place with a few walls. And then maybe another tower close to his town center to defend for making farms later. Well, a tower on stone actually even. So making towers or making slingers, I think, would have been a better option here, because he didn't have the wood for making an archer range, and even when he had the archer range, he didn't have wood for the archers. So yeah, Bone played better here in the overall game. But to be honest, Ivan had the upper hand at the beginning with the economy and everything. He could have, if he made some more defense, but I understand that under the pressure is not easy. But yeah, maybe either making towers or slingers, I think, would have a better option. Or yeah, you can go for archery range, of course, but then the second barrack was not needed. Maybe he planned to go for slingers, and then he saw that he was under attack from the back, so he tried to go for archers. Maybe if he gathered 8-10 slingers, he could have taken care of axemen with the towers, using the towers to help his slingers to take down axemen, and he could have used the slingers to take care of archers anyway. So yeah, maybe the idea to go slingers was good, but then yeah, the archery range was not needed, I think, at that point. Either the other archery range or the second barrack. That's what I think. Yeah, indeed, he had stone because he had 4 on stone, and he had a lot of stone in the bank that he didn't use at all. So he didn't have wood, but had stone and food to make slingers and to make towers. So yeah, as I said, maybe a tower here or even here, like at this side anyway, defending. And then one defending the wood and one maybe the stone, or even here maybe to defend for farms here. Well, at this point, yeah, surely for stone, because his opponent is coming from the front also. So your bomb basically made only a barrack here and a barrack and archery range on the back. And then he was going for a dock also on the back. Alright. This was game number 2. Let's go for number 3 now. Oh wait, I have to update the score, by the way. So 1-1 for now. And we have the third game going on. Fine, let's go. I guess the pressure was a bit too much to handle in that moment. Alright, next game coming very soon. Did they put... I don't know, did they put a spectators delay? Maybe it could be. Okay, here we are for game number 3. Ivan versus Bone, Greeks for Ivan and Romans for Thuyo. The map is Citadel. Alright, this will be nice. Roman versus Greeks. This will be an infantry game, probably, I guess. Alright, 2 houses for Ivan at the start. AoE 2 start, basically. Granary. Sometimes I think like going for elephants immediately could be... Oh my god, where is Ivan's wood? Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's unfortunate because Ivan's wood is all outside. That happened to me once also, and that's really bad. I mean, he has to go... yeah, right, maybe for the wood or for what? Yes. Or for the map. Did he see the map he has? Maybe with the walls he saw that all the wood is outside. Or he realized anyway. And well, yeah, sometimes going for an elephant at the beginning could be a good start, I think. Yeah, maybe 3 players spawn, that's the reason. But anyway, I mean, it's kinda, I don't know, like, maybe should we make it like Citadel and Hideout can be played on 4 players map? I don't know. Bone here had a very nice wood. I mean, he has a lot of wood in the back. Ivan really has 0 wood, so he has to go outside. Alright. The game freezed. I think they're saying that. The lobby is up anyway. There are surely a few bugs still with the lobbies. Well, there were since the beginning, to be honest. How many lobbies are they making? I can still see on AoE racks a lobby for your bone from before. And why did their rank change so much? Oh, because they restarted. Yeah, that's why. Oh, wait. What's happening here? Yeah, well, but if you don't have that wood line in the back, I mean, you are really starting in a very disadvantaged position, I think. Like, basically, you have to send your villagers outside for the wood. Okay, let's see, did they start? Yeah, seems like that. Okay, here we are, Greeks and Romans. Game number 3 restarted, Greeks and Romans on Citadel. So we have Romans for Suyabon and Greeks for Ivan. Okay, much better now. Ivan still doesn't have wood on the back, but yeah, well, at least he has better wood. I mean, on the back, like here, it's all open, but that's already better. By the way, guys, this is going live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, so you can follow me on all the free platforms, or at least on the one that you prefer. So just press subscribe or follow, and we will be all happier after that. You could win a match against Jesse 1v1 if you want, if you subscribe. That's what I can give you in exchange. But not just a normal match, a match where you have a handicap, a positive handicap of 150%. Because yeah, that's what you need to win against him, right? What do you say, Jesse? Do you agree? Oh my god, even such a AoE 2 pro player destroying the walls behind his base to make more space for other things. Which also lowers your score, by the way, so... We were friends? Who, you and KT? I think you are friends. What are you saying? I mean, I played against Tato and you played against Daud, so we already have a lot in common, right? Doesn't that make us friends enough? We even lost together against Brainy and Opa, so what else could I make to improve our friendship? Even going for a storage pit on wood and gold. Okay, maybe the storage pit a bit on the right would have been better. And maybe a bit on the back also, like one tile on the back and one tile on the right. So you're making also a forward storage pit, forward meaning that it's not really in a safe spot. His villagers will be kinda in danger when the game goes on. Almost the same for Ivan, but that's a bit more protected. Yeah, well, I promise I didn't cry after losing that way. I didn't cry on my pillow with a plushie on my arms, in my arms actually. a guarantee win. No, I mean, that's what any player would need to win against you. How can they win if they play normally? I'm just saying you are too good for a normal play. They need to have a bit of advantage, otherwise how can they win? Let's be honest, we played against Tato and Out with our monitors off and with our keyboard disconnected, because otherwise we would have humiliated them. We can't humiliate GL like that. Well, Ivan played first map kinda good, except for some mistakes, of course, but they both made some mistakes, but he played Highland kinda good in my opinion. He managed well overall. So yeah, he had a good advantage with economy, so yeah, I don't know. I think he played only AoE 2 before, right? And yeah, it takes a bit of time, but then when you get used to it, it's surely, you surely can improve. I mean, with a bit of practice. Okay, so Ivan going for 23 villagers, Suyo going for 26, and they are both up. Ivan up faster. I think 23 is better in this case. In team game, probably 26 is better if it's a 4v4, but 1v1, 23 is enough. So you're going for a forward granary. I think the forward granary could be... Ooh, what? A barracks beside the granary, okay. Even building barracks inside his base, also stable, and the market, I guess. Where is the market? I don't see the market. He doesn't have wood, maybe. I didn't check, maybe he didn't send enough on wood. Now, surely Suyobon will be at an advantage with economy, unless he forgets about these 9 villagers here, all idle. Bone, okay. He managed to move them. This map looks a lot like the one map I played, I think, who was it against? Maybe Lord Arsling. The same thing with wood, very similar. Where there is a wall and I had a storage pit similar to this one. And my villagers kept going on the other side, so let's see if that happens to him the same way. Even going for a scout, scouting his opponent, which is not a bad idea actually, because at least you can see what he's doing, and if he's going for, yeah, for example, you can scout this one. Maybe it was not needed to do the walls here. I think building the granary before would be better. Yeah, score is 1-1, so they are even now. Well, Billy, KC is not blind, he just doesn't have eyes, so how can he see if he doesn't have eyes? You can't expect him to know the score with that. I mean, everyone has conditions, you know, you can't know about them. Five on stone for Tsuyo. Is he going with Romance for a tower rush? He wants to take control of the map, maybe. Well, if he manages with Swordsman, he has 4 on gold. Maybe they're even too much, or maybe cavalry could be a good idea. But yeah, anyway, Swordsman and tower rush could be interesting. Even going for an academy right away. I don't know what strat Bone did on Citadel, but I'm guessing could be tower rush and Swordsman, because I see some on gold and a lot on stone. He's going for the wheel now, so maybe he wants to make town centers before. Oh no, he's going for defensive towers maybe. A temple. Okay. For converting hoplites, I guess. Okay, that's not a bad idea actually. That's kinda smart, to be honest. So you're born with a second town center already. Even no town center and okay, building the government center now. Wait, do I have double? Oh wait, I have double audio. I think you are hearing double audio maybe. Wait a second. Do you hear better now? Because I saw there were two audios running at the same time. I don't even know why. Maybe I forgot to remove one. I hope you're hearing better now. I can't ban Billy because he is the admin of Twitch, so I can't really do that. If I do that, he will close my channel anyway. So your Bone sending 2 villagers, but they are getting some problems with the scouts. 3 town centers for Bone. I think CrazyIvan is being too late here. He's being like he has 2 academies now, but doesn't really have a good economy for supporting that, I think, unless he makes a lot of hoplites, which is a good idea, but so you're already defending with preventive priests, let's say. So he will just take down this barracks at this point, and then, but I'm sure the priest now will move. Hello, Mr. Priest, can you do something, please? Maybe he doesn't want to reveal his defense now. Four town centers for Tsuyobon, second town center now for Ivan. The economy is actually very similar. I didn't expect Ivan to have so many villagers already. He could build a town center here also, so to reduce the travel time of his villagers from the wood to the storage pit. Oh, Bone, did he convert one? Yeah, I guess so. Didn't see it, but yeah, he converted one. Now Bone was going for more towers, but I think he should just defend with priest at this point, unless he wants to make hoplites on his side also. Urbanization for Ivan, which is surely useful on Citadel. Bone not deleting the tower, so losing the stone there. He has 1000 stone in the bank. That's a lot of stone. I don't think towers will be a very good idea here, because Romans can't upgrade center towers to guard towers. And the hoplites are, I mean, they are effective against towers because they don't take too much damage from them. 3 town centers now for Ivan. Ivan now going back because of the priests, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, maybe making a siege workshop forward, and or otherwise a few archers for the, well, not really, well, I don't know if going archers would be a good idea. Maybe just siege tower, siege workshop. 5 town centers for Bone now. Another tower here. Okay, 2 towers actually. It's like defending this corner like a madman. 12 hoplites out for Ivan, but he's getting behind on economy. 73 villagers for Bone and 59 for Ivan, so he should probably go for 5 town centers if he wants to recover this gap. Otherwise, Bone will just go for Iron Age and maybe just Swordsman, I guess. So either Ivan goes with a aggressive push here, like making more academies and more hoplites and just full aggression. Otherwise, I mean, even if there are some priests here, He's letting Bone. Maybe he's confident with seeing the score because he has a better score, so he thinks that Bone is not so much forward with the economy. Now Bone building a second layer of walls. Now Bone, I think he's trying to go for Iron Age now. He sold a lot of wood. Could have made more farms with that maybe, and then sell some of the food eventually. Or just use the wood for making more military buildings. Ivan now stopped making hoplites, but the gap in villagers is really important here. 30 villagers more, well, 25 more for Suyobon. Suyobon actually going to the Iron Age, but Ivan also going to the Iron Age. I didn't even notice so soon. I mean, Ivan is going Iron Age faster than Suyobon, but surely the economy will be different here unless Suyobon focuses too much on economy. Siege workshops, alright. Maybe going for Hellepolis. Do they have Hellepolis? Let me check. Yeah, they do have Hellepolis, so that's probably what he's going for. I mean, Vertex, what can you expect from Marek? He was playing with his touchpad instead of a mouse, so that's why. That's why he looked like a knob. That's what happened there. Even at the Iron Age already with 90 villagers, 120 for Bone. At the Iron Age very soon too, and he's making a lot of town centers. Is he producing for all of them? Actually, 5 of them. Okay, makes sense. Bone's economy will be very great. He's making stone throwers. Is he playing fully defensive here? What is he doing? I don't understand. Even going for ballistas and phalanxes here. Okay. I mean, I think even if he just goes more aggressive, he could take the upper hand because Bone is fully booming. Doesn't really have a lot of military yet. Oh, he's going for ballistas now, yeah, so that will be difficult for Ivan to deal with. There's still a bit of economy gap. I don't know if Bone researched the urbanization yet. The fact is that Bone is closing himself inside his base and he might run out of space at some point, so if Ivan can take control of the middle of the map and maybe attack his opponent. Well, I'd say on the left side at this point, because it's full of towers on the right here. But with a few catapults, Ivan could really take care of those towers. "74 villagers on wood for Bone. That's a lot of them. Does he have? Well, he still have some gold here. Now even showing his ballistas, actually going to Hellepolis soon. Oh, that's why Bone is making a catapult, probably to deal with Hellepolis. Maybe he expected that. Even though, I don't know, I think... Priest lost from on Bone, so I don't really understand the play here because he went for a temple, maybe to defend from hoplites, but then the hoplites didn't really show up. Now he has ballistas defending. They are also going. He's also going for heavy catapults and Helepolis, Bone. Economy advantage for Bone, but yeah, he's building the walls now and probably more towers to defend his gold. Ivan now going for Centurions, so Bone should not allow his opponent to go for Centurions, but on the other hand, Bone has a decent amount of ballistas already out. He has 20 and 18 in production with the 6 siege workshop, alright. Yeah, this looks a bit like SimCity at the moment. Not really a lot of action happening. I think they are both unsure on what to do, so maybe like Ivan doesn't know if he should push more or just wait for his army to grow. He's waiting for upgrades anyway now. 28 ballistas out for Bone, but he's going out on the right, which could be a mistake because they will take a lot of time to go back on his base to defend. Now Ivan going forward with his catapults. Why is Bone going so far? I mean, I understand that he wants to attack maybe from a side, but like this is kind of dangerous. If a catapult or 2 catch those Helepolis, they are gone for good. CrazyIvan here with a good number of military. Greek Centurions surely very good with their speed. 6 category. Wait. What do you mean? Let me see. So you're going for a lot of stables now with Romans. Okay. Wants to go side chariots. Maybe he wants to open the wall. Well, it doesn't even need to open the wood actually. Oh my god, this will be a... Oof. This will be dangerous. For sure, don't try this at home, guys. No, even sending his Centurions against the ballistas, which is not too bad of an idea, but it's not like AoE2 here, so it's not like Scorpios. Well, he managed to reach them very fast. Probably Bone didn't even notice that. If he just patrols his Centurion, what is he doing? Even patrol your Centurions? Yeah, he took basically everything out. He's taking the upper hand here because he deleted basically the army that Bone had. I don't know why Bone went for such a crazy thing. I mean, I understand, but I understand the damage, but like he surely has a good advantage with economy now, but he's very close inside in his base. He's expanding on the right, going for side chariots, but I don't think side chariots will be very good against Centurions here. Let me just see if I can fix that thing that you told me about. Category is Age of Empires 2, so it should be fine, I think. What do you mean exactly? Shy chariots taking down the catapults though, and there's a lot of them coming out, so Ivan should... Oh god, the open gate here could be a mistake. They can't get inside, I think. No, indeed, but yeah, they can break the wall pretty soon. Even I think he should make a few. He's not closing the wall, and if the sides get inside, that will be a problem. There is actually two Centurions here deleted completely the sides. I didn't expect that. They completely destroyed them. Even going pretty well here. I don't know why Bone is going for such a crazy idea. He could have attacked much sooner, or at least maybe, I don't know. I think he targeted the wrong unit, because now even going to make a lot of damage inside Bone's base. Bone trying to expand on the right now. Even should do the same probably, but still Bone has a lot of sides coming out. I think Ivan could make Lepolis on his base to defend from the sides, and the Centurions could just take care of the sides. I mean, a huge number of sides is not useless, but still, the fact is that Centurions are surely superior. But Studio Bone is really taking control of the map now. That's surely a good move. CrazyIvan is letting Bone to take the advantage on the center of the map. And surely Bone has a lot of economy. He has 162 villagers, 100 only for Ivan. He was going good, but maybe the mistake here was letting the Lepolis now getting killed by the sides. I think he should just keep his Lepolis on the defensive at this point and use the Centurions to try and make more damage. Like, they are fast, so you can just run with the Centurions and not even encounter the ballistas here. The ballistas here getting friendly fire from the catapults, but yeah, the Centurions also got melted by the catapults. Interesting. And the catapults here will also destroy all these ballistas. More sides coming from Bone, who has 32 sides now and 38 in queue. 13,000 wood, oh my god, that's a lot of wood. Both players without gold now, and Ivan of course doesn't have the possibility to make chariots, so if he runs out of gold, which is now happening, well, he has 80 Centurions on queue. He could make more academies. He has 7 academies. He could make, like, reach 20 academies and make Centurions from there. And if he builds up his number of Centurions, maybe like 60-80 Centurions, but he has to manage them well. And maybe just go on the left here and enter his enemy's base and take control of the gold. How much gold is there left? There is this one here. And that's it. Let me see if I can check. I can check the resources, I think. I don't remember how to do that. I mean, Centurion is very effective, but the problem is there are a lot of catapults here and they will destroy Centurions, and if Ivan loses those Centurions, he doesn't have more gold to make units. He's being lucky that Ivan is not that Bone is not really paying attention to his siege units. He still has 80 Centurions in queue. He has some villagers. He could just build a few academies here, maybe. Now his villagers are getting killed. Oh, this will be a massacre of side chariots, but I think Bone doesn't really care about the chariots. He can keep produce them. He has a lot of food and wood in the bank, so it's not a problem. Does Tsuyo not know that he can get inside the base of his opponent when the gate is open? He's using his sights as meat shield basically, which in the long run is useful for him because his opponent is just wasting gold on Centurions that are not being very effective because they are getting destroyed by these ballistas. If these ballistas are reached by a few chariots here, they're dead. Or a catapult, even this catapult here. Oh god. Yeah, the ballistas got destroyed by the catapults, and now the Centurions are getting destroyed by the Lapis. Even calling GG, yeah. Bone here has like 20 town centers in the map, I think. He really took control of the map. Video research. Urbanization? No. I don't see urbanization from Ivan, from Tsuyabon. Maybe he doesn't know about that, or he forgot, I don't know. Nobility. Okay, for the side chariots, fine. I mean, let's see the economy. Where is it? Yeah, military. Military was kinda even. Economy was 40,000 advantage for Bone. He had more villagers, of course. And I think, Ivan played well here. But I think the main mistake was that he didn't really use his Centurions well. They are fast enough to go on a side and just attack here, maybe. The towers don't really do much damage. Well, it was even open here. And also here, so could have just used his Centurions to destroy his opponent's base. Not now, of course, because it was too late, but like a few minutes ago before Bone had all this army. And maybe just keep the Lepolis to defend from the chariots and a few Centurions to defend to take down the catapults if they advance. But yeah, I understand it's not easy to deal with all the stuff, of course, but just saying that maybe if he used his Centurions a bit better, he managed to make an attack before, and that was pretty effective, I think. But then yeah, he was sitting in defense and didn't really take control of the map either. And Bone just went for a lot of side chariots. Didn't expect him to make side chariots, actually. He thought he would go for swordsmen or even centurions. Okay, this was game number 3. Let's see for game number 4 now. Wait, let me update the score. So your Bone 2-1. Okay. Oh, they already started. All right, let's go. Here, country, Latvia for Ivan. Wait, let me change on capture age. Okay. So Latvia for Ivan and Egyptians for Suyobon. Map is Hill Country. Game number 4. Oh, what a weird spawn is this. Like, Ivan spawned kind of forward. Or, well, I don't know if forward, but yeah, a bit forward and on exactly the same side of Bone. So all the left side of the map is free. Basically, it looks like a 4 players map. Oh no, losing a villager against the boar, because now the boars, I think they run the same. Wait, let me check. I didn't see that very well. I think they have the same speed, right, of the elephants, so they were very slow in the beginning. Now they gave them the same speed of elephants, so maybe he didn't expect that. He thought they were much slower. Yeah, playing the sad song. I don't have it, but yeah, you know what I mean. Okay, now yeah, of course, even getting a bit confused from what just happened. And Bone here going forward. Let me go at the same point where they are playing. Okay. Bone luring the deers. They both similar idle TC time, so not really an advantage for any of them, but even one villager behind because of the villager he lost against the boar. Bone also almost losing a villager against the boar. I think the speed of the boars will trick us all in the beginning, because we were used to slow boars, right, in Return of Rome. Same idle, this is time for both, and both have, no, actually, Bone is going for 21, 22 villagers. How many is he making? This could be a mistake if Ivan manages to make an effective rush. Let's see, maybe Bone wants to close his base off. Well, he's already closing here. It's still open on the right. So if he makes a barracks here, probably that's what, yeah, exactly. And it's a bit more open on the right, but yeah, I could close this one. And then he has to close this one also. He doesn't have, Bone doesn't have villagers on wood enough, so he has only 3, but where are them? One is here, and one is here. So he will have no wood at all, basically. I don't know what he will make, maybe stone walls. Even almost at the next stage. Is he going for forward something? No, not really. "20 villagers for Ivan, 24 for Bone, which will be pretty far behind with the tool age. But I don't know what Ivan is going for archer range here. Maybe here was better, because this is very far from his economy and he's very forward compared to his base, I mean. So I don't know if that's a good place to put an archer range. Ivan is not using his advantage, time advantage. He's not making a military, basically. Yeah, he's making archers, but 2 archery ranges now with Lakaviet makes sense. Will Bone go for slingers? I think he should, or he's just going for a bronze age here. 24 villagers sounds like a fast bronze. Well, he has the food already, so yeah, I think he's doing that. Archery range and maybe a market here, maybe, or on the back here. He's using a lot of villagers to build the walls. Now he doesn't have food. Okay, he's building a granary. Storage pit, but he's open on the right. He's lucky that Ivan is not really attacking. Ivan seems like he's going for a archer rush, like a build order from Age of Empires 2. That's what it looks like. Billy's game is tomorrow at 25 p.m. Actually, no, my mistake is not tomorrow. It's on the 31st of September at 25 p.m. So you're born here going for is it open here? I don't know if there is a gap maybe behind here. Going for fast bronze. Even going on the wrong side, I think. He has 11 archers already, which are dangerous for sure. He's not really finding his opponent, and he's not even closing his base very well because he's all open on the right. I think maybe he's guessing that his opponent is going for a fast bronze because he haven't seen any military unit, and his opponent is very behind in score, so he's not exploring. Yeah, well, Billy managed to beat Tato and Doubt. He was playing 1 versus 2, and he even had his monitor turned off, and he was playing on Windows 98, so he was not even running the game, but he managed to take care of them both at the same time. And even on Citadel, so yeah, difficult map to do that. No, it was Windows 98, not XP. A boar here going to delete Blue's army if he doesn't take care of that. Right, building a defensive tower. Right at the Bronze Age, already making the wheel, and is he going for... No, actually he's building 3 archery ranges. Even here, well, he has a good economy, 11 villagers more than his opponent. Now he can take care of this wall, but yeah, the archers are not making much damage to the walls here, so luckily. Oh, Windows 95, that's nice. I used to use it. How much RAM do you have? 16 terabytes or more? So your bone will be going for chariot archers here. He could get inside the base at this point, just take care of the archer range and get inside. Even now trying to close his base, it will be a bit difficult with this. He could have just closed here. I don't know why he's going for such a huge wall that is not even really defensive, because chariot archers can just come here or here and delete the villagers there. He should just get inside at this point, I think, and take care of the villagers, because he's really far behind. So just go inside, even if there is a tower, go here on the right and attack the villagers where you find them. He will lose the bowman anyway, but at least he can make some damage before his opponent has too many chariot archers. I think in the long run, Bone has the upper hand here, even if he's a bit behind with economy. But even he's going to the Bronze Age now, but his base is not really closed, and Bone could make more. Now Bone closed the wall here, well, not really, but almost. And now Bone going forward with his chariot archers, which have the mobility, so he can make damage against his opponent already. There are villagers to kill here, and even in the back here in the farms. He's not even close here. I don't know why he went for such a huge wall. The Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of Ivan. Why is Bone going for such a long trouble here? I think he knows where his opponent is anyway. Yeah, well, he knows something. Oh no, actually he doesn't know. Now he finds out. I thought he knew, but there is still a gap here. Yeah, he's going. Ivan is going to close that, but he will still get damage. One villager here going down. Archers actually went down from the entrance that Bone used to take his chariots out from. Ivan should just try to kill a few villagers to slow down his opponent at this point, and then just make chariot archers. But yeah, Bone using his chariots to make damage on his opponent's economy. 2 chariots here killing, 1 here, 4 here, taking down the houses, now going inside, making a lot of damage. Now Ivan has 4 archery ranges, but he doesn't have wood. He has too many farms and a lot of wood. I think this will not end well for... Oh my god, boning with villagers. Oh, he could make slingers maybe. 31 villagers for Ivan, to 36 for Bone. And no wood for Ivan. If he closed the wall here and here, he probably would have managed to last for longer. And also here, Bone making watchtower forward, which is very smart. He's denying the wood here, and also taking control of the gold and the houses here, and not allowing his opponent to stonewall behind. Yeah, I think it's already GG here. Even if Ivan manages to make a few chariots. He's 8 against 11 anyway. And there are also the towers from Bone. Ivan going for counter towers, not really effective, I think. The house here going down, and Bone now will enter with his chariots, and the panic will happen inside Ivan's base. Bone going for the 4th town center, 44 now villagers for Bone and 27 for Ivan, which is killing a few chariots. Ivan has the upgrade for the wood cutting for the chariots, so he has 7+2. But Bone has Egyptian chariots, which have 33% more hit points, if I remember correctly. These 3 towers are very annoying because they are also taking care of the villagers that they are farming in the front. 1 and 2 down now. Oh, this is still alive. Okay, yeah, he deleted the farms. Tower for Bone. Towers actually in the middle where stone and gold is. Very good towers, these ones. The economy gap is increasing for in favor of Bone. Chariot archers for red, 11 for blue, but red has his chariots inside blue's base. I actually think that the GG will be called soon, because yeah, even fighting under the towers. Oh my god. Yeah, this is better. Try to push your opponent. Maybe if you can close this one. No, he didn't. Okay. He will lose a lot of chariots, and yeah. I think it's already GG here. Bone still on 4 town centers, while Ivan is on 1 town center only, so he doesn't really have food now, so he needs to make more. Oh my god, a tower here from... Is this still... Yes, he's going to build that. We have 12 Egyptian chariot archers against 10 Black Viet. I mean, towers are pretty smart from Bone, to be honest, because they surely are annoying. Maybe the tower will still go up. No, actually not. Okay, nice. "11 Egyptian chariot archers against 9 here, but Ivan is fighting at home. 40 villagers for Ivan and 64 for Suyabon. Suyabon clearly better at managing economy and taking control of the map. I don't know why Ivan keeps fighting below these towers. He could make a few catapults, maybe. Maybe 2 catapults will be already enough to take care of the towers and a few chariot archers. And Bone still going for this tower, which is surely annoying. He manages to do that. Yeah, well, that's really annoying. He's not allowing Ivan to take care of his economy. 46 villagers for Ivan, playing completely defensively. And 72 for Suyobone. 13 chariot archers now still alive. They destroyed 25 units. And Ivan calls GG, well played. Yeah, this was clearly Bone had the upper hand from the beginning, because Ivan was going good with his timing, 20 villagers against 24, so it was pretty greedy from Suyobon to go for 24 villagers fast bronze here. I mean 22 maybe, but 24 was pretty greedy, and he managed to do that because Ivan didn't really put a pressure on his opponent. He was standing there in his base, and even if you are listening this, I think the main mistake here was this wall, because this is really a huge wall, and I mean, I know that it's difficult to explore sometimes and wall here, but by the time you were building this wall, you could have explored more and try to close here, and well, of course, also here. So find the places where to close your base. Also, you had houses here, so making a stone wall here would have been better when you had the possibility. The archery ranges here, the first 2 archery ranges, maybe you thought your opponent was on this side, I guess, on the opposite side. It was on the opposite side, but exactly, like, I mean, vertically on the opposite side. So maybe I would have expected my opponent to be here. I was surprised to see Bone here, actually. But anyway, yeah, this the problem with these 2 archery ranges, I think that they were too far from your economy. Like, you had wood here and well, farms in the middle here, of course, and your archery ranges were just here. So the bowmen need a lot of time to go back if you are attacked by your opponent. And yeah, as I said, the wall here. So Bone was pretty greedy with his build, because he went for a Bronze Age with 24 villagers in the Stone Age. So if you managed to make a, yeah, I mean, you were going with archers with bowmen here. You were like here, then you found him, and you could have got, there was a tower here, but you could have used your archers to go inside here. There was no wall here. I mean, it was it had no hit points, so you could just go here and on the right, well, on the right, like try to make damage before Red could have the time to build enough chariot archers, because he was at the Bronze Age, but he didn't really have a lot of chariot archers, so maybe you could have slowed him down by killing 5-6 villagers. Because of course, if your opponent goes fast bronze, it means that you have more villagers in the tool age, and you can slow your opponent down by killing villagers. But anyway, the first game was very well played. Also, Citadel, I like that. Maybe being more aggressive would have been better for you in that play, because you had Centurions, which are very fast, so you could just go against your opponent's base, in my opinion. And yeah, I think here the main mistake was not closing the wall here and here, so you had a very undefended economy, because chariot archers here, here, and also here can take down your villagers very easily. So a wall here and a wall here would have protected you from chariot archers rush probably. And yeah, well, maybe of course it was like unlucky that your opponent was on an unexpected side. But yeah, when you found him, you could have made more damage with Bowman, I think. Oh yeah, sorry, 3-1 is the score, so Soyobon is the winner. This was game number 4. Now I blocked it with the other wheel. What do you mean? I lost a wheel to the boar. Ah, yeah, I saw the boar that killed your villager, yeah. So that was unfortunate, but the boars now are faster than before, than the initial implementation of boars in Return of Rome. So that's also why, maybe. But yeah, it was nice games to see. This went live on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, guys. So follow me. You can follow me on all the free platforms, or at least on the one that you prefer. If you follow me, as I said before, or if you subscribe, I will let you play one game against Jesse, and you have 150% handicap, so you can have a possibility to win against him. You can choose the map and the civilizations. Jesse will take care of you. So just subscribe and let me know in a comment on YouTube or Facebook or on Discord maybe that you subscribed, so I can arrange that. I'm sure it would be a good experience for you. Bone is number 1 in Japan? Oh, I didn't know that, but is it like number 1 because there is only one Japanese player, or is it number 1 because he's the best Japanese player? I'm just kidding, I don't know. Maybe there are other Japanese players, I don't know. I don't think I see them much on Age of Empires. But okay, I think you managed well. Your opponent was better at economy and managing military. But yeah, you didn't play bad. I mean, it was going pretty well in all the games. You had the chances to make more damage. Maybe you were a bit unsure on what to do on some occasions. I think JP, yeah, there was like a leaderboard, a JP leaderboard once. They played on Inland, 6 players, I think. That's something like that, if I remember correctly. And there was like a leaderboard, but I don't know. I saw that on the DE version, but not really on Return of Rome, so I don't know if they're still playing. On Linland now, I don't remember exactly. I think maybe, yeah, but I remember you made a dock with a few fishing ships, and then maybe you, you were a bit unlucky because your opponent built behind your base, and I think the mistake there was that you didn't Like you had a lot of stone to make towers. Yeah, exactly. And you could have made towers on your economy and slingers because your opponent didn't have slingers anyway. Didn't I think he was Hittites, right? Your opponent. So maybe a stone on wood, one on stone, and one on your granary was enough to defend your economy. And yeah, if you had like 10 slingers, maybe make a third barrack instead of an archer range, or just a market instead of an archer range to make farms, or a second dock. Eventually, you had well, you didn't know maybe, but of course, but you had a nice river on the back to make docks. And also, yeah, the walls. I think you have to pay more attention to your walls. I think you are playing a bit like Age of Empires 2, where you have your wooden walls and you close like this. So it's pretty common to do that, even if you don't close your base, because your town center can defend your villagers anyway. But yeah, I think you have to pay more attention to where to build walls, because they can really change the game. And okay, well, GG and well played anyway. Yeah, full panic. I saw even here there was a bit of panic, but that's normal. I mean, I'm giving you suggestions, but of course I make a lot of mistakes also, because yeah, it's pretty easy to, when you are under pressure, to make mistakes. But well, you won in the first game, and that was very well played. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Now I really have to go. I will upload this to YouTube later or tomorrow, I don't know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. Follow me on Facebook and Twitch. I hope to see you the next time, guys. And tomorrow I have a game against Escape, I think, yeah. And then the next game I think is actually in 2 hours, more or less. Let me see. 2 hours, Carlsen versus Powers Levy. And then we also have Ivan against Morek. That's why Morek was here, was spying on your strategies. So be sure to be to pay more attention to your walls and be a bit more aggressive, maybe. And good luck for later. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. See you the next time, and bye bye.